Well, hello everybody and welcome back. I've gotten some progress done. Unfortunately, my tent is leaking, so I had to put this on there because that spot got a little wet. The track leading to the power plant is now for the most part done. I even cut in and did my bridge there, and the hilltop's pretty well done. Oh, yeah, I found my old Aurora postage stamp trains controller. Sorry, blocking the light. And my mountain and everything else is pretty well done. I need to extend that a little bit. Mine tracks are all just about in. I've got everything spur coming off and all that. I need to get a couple more turnouts. Well, I need to get a lot more turnouts because these turnouts here are very ancient and they're not working as well as they should. I'm still having a derailment issue on the main line over there because of a turnout, and I'm just going to go through and as I can replace every last one of them. Also tried something new. I got some Caboose Industries ground throws, well, red Caboose ground throws I think, and they're actually working quite well. I can go back here to this manual turnout and I'm actually liking them, so I'm going to probably use them. They're the sprung HO scale ones, but they're working just fine on N scale. And they said they would, so I tried them out. Now, as we come around, I have all my bridges in. Unfortunately, due to mechanical issues, I got my battery charger out now too. And I just replaced that turnout because the other turnout was derailing trains as well. Now, I have enough flex track, at least I should, to completely finish the main line, if not most of the yard. So I'm not really worried about that. But there's one little tidbit that I'd like to come back to, and I bought these, the Tidy Track rescue pads, because I've got some old brass track in here still. Now here they are. If I can get this open one-handed. And they do work well. Now these are the ones that everybody's saying with the grooves on it, and this is one I haven't even used yet. The other one I have, so I'll pull that one out. I'd like to wear out one at a time, if at all possible. Now I don't have the handle and all that everybody else comes with, and you can see how much glue and all that gets off the rails. I don't have the handle and all, but I've been hearing a lot of people have issues with the turnouts with these. Well, that is true. If you're going to use it groove side down, it's going to hit the points. It's going to hit the frogs. It's going to bind up everywhere. The trick to these on turnouts is flip them over. They got a smooth side on the back. Use the smooth side to go across your turnouts. Then for it to follow the track, you can flip it right back over and it'll follow the track and make sure the top of the rail is clean and the sides as well. So if anybody's having issues using the Tidy Track system, that's what it is. You use it groove side down when you're doing main tracks. When you're coming around the turnouts, flip it over and just run it through. It ain't hard. And once you're done, you should come up with a nice clean bit of track. That spot was rather dirty. And now it's all shiny again. The same thing with re-railer tracks. You get this thing up here, it's not going to go across the re-railer too easy. You got to flip it over and use the smooth side. Now you can put it back on the handle with the smooth side down too. There's no limitation to that. And when you do, you can run it right over it with the handle if you're using the handle. I decided to go without the handle because the handle's like 25 bucks and the little pads themselves are only $7. So since it's the pads that do the work, why worry about the expense, right? Now I got a bad piece of flex track here still, but most part all I'm aiming to get done this week, hopefully before Thursday, so I can pack this whole thing up before the next rains hit because my tent is no longer any good. I just want to get as much track in alignment at the edges as much as possible. So when I do come back and can pull this back out, I can pull out just the section I need in order to put the track down on it that I need to put on it. Unfortunately, I was hoping to get a lot more done, and it just doesn't fail to realize you got some problems. One problem that I'm going to solve with a little bit of an odd way is my center sections keep slipping down. So I'm going to go and cut me some 1x3 to sit in underneath and create a lip. And that lip will actually help me keep the sides up. It'll also give me enough length that I can back off the tracks and dislocate all the joiners before I completely disassemble it. This is one of the worst edges actually. So if I lift that up, now it's level. But when I let it go, it sinks down a good about an eighth of an inch. So it's not that my screw holes are not in alignment, it's just the way that the wood wants to behave. So I've got to figure that one out. Other than that, I can run a track completely around the main line, no problem still. I've been working on getting everything set up so I can run feeders. And I think from now on I'm going to be running my styrofoam. Sorry about that. I'm going to be running my styrofoam like this and just sandwiching it down. And the only reason why is because I've got a ton of it and I'm having trouble keeping it stuck to the underside of the plywood. So I'm just going to basically do what I've seen some guys do, which is stack it up and cut it along the edges so that way it fits up through the centers there. Now I am going to try to keep it like you see over here for industries and stuff like that, which I might just glue that onto there so that way my industries can stay nice and pretty and level, because this is going to be Madison Fuels. That's about all I got to show. It's still a work in progress. I've still got a lot of nails to pull up because I pinned my tracks down with track nails just to pin them a little bit, just so that they stay in alignment while the glue sets and dries. Other than that, pretty much everything else I've already showed you. I do have the roundhouse built sitting in the workshop, but I have yet to bring it out here and actually test fit it to the layout, because I've still got feeder wires and everything else to run, and they're all in this nice little box. So I guess that's it for me for today. I know this is a bit late. It's Columbus Day, October, I believe it's 12th of 2020. Well, wish I could get more done, but I gotta get a lot more stuff before I can get more done. So y'all have a good one.